Hey, thanks again for joining us. Our next topic we will be dealing with today is how to secure files and folders in Windows. You probably say I have a ping test running here. Have to monitor my internet to know when I can actually use it because it seems to be mostly not working than working. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a small program called WinRAR. Now you would need to head over to Google and just hit WinRAR. As you can see, I had already looked in a couple of different sites, and you can get it from www.ralab.com, which is right here. So you just select that one. Now, depending on the operating system that you're using, you would have to be mindful of this, whether it is 32-bit or 64-bit, whether you're using Windows Vista or Windows 7. And to check to see which operating system version you're using, you just go to Start, right click on My Computer, go to Properties, and here you would see whether or not your operating system is 64-bit or if it is 32-bit. In my case it's 64-bit, so I'm going to download the 64-bit version and I'm going to test out the beta version. Okay, so we have that software downloaded now and we're going to install. Now it's very straightforward. After you hit install, it's just next, next, next all the way through and finish. I have already had it installed, so I'm not going to install it. It is way too simple to get into any details in installing. If you can turn your PC on, you can install this. So the first thing that we would do is showing you how to password secure a file. So I'm just going to right click on my desktop, head down to new, and I hit folder. I'm going to right click on that folder again and I would go to add to archive. Now these options would not be there unless you install that program that I told you about, WinRAR. So make sure you install that program or you would not see these options here. Now you go to the advanced tab and you would see right here where it says set password. Select set password. You would just type in whatever you want your password to be. Do not forget to check the encrypt file name. You should check this. Select OK. OK again. Now what you would have noticed is that another folder has been created. This is actually an archive folder that can only be opened in WinRAR or any other compressed software that can read the WinRAR format. Now this folder here is no use to us anymore. We delete this folder. Now if you do go to open this folder by double clicking on it, you see that it asks you to enter a password. I would just enter a wrong password to show you what would happen, and it would tell you that it has failed to open. So we would close this, we would try again. This time I would enter the correct password. The folder is open. Now if you want to add items to this folder, it's fairly simple. You just open the folder itself and you can drag and drop anything into the folder. You press OK and it's there. Now at the same time, this compresses your file, so it would pick up less space on your computer as opposed to having it in an ordinary folder. Select close. If I go back to check into the folder again, type in our correct password this time, and you will see inside here our file is still there. Check out part 2 of our video to get how to secure files and folders using Windows permissions. Thanks for viewing, guys.